Hi everybody, Tom Oates from the Wisconsin State Journal and madison.com here. And for weeks the pressure's been on the University of Wisconsin men's basketball team to make the NCAA tournament field. Now the shoe's on the other foot. The pressure's on the NCAA to find the proper seeding for a resurgent Badgers team. It's hard to get seeding right in cases like Wisconsin's where the seasons or part of the season is so dramatically different than the other part. Some teams suffer major injuries, some start hot, some finish hot, some go cold, have losing streaks, some have bad losses that are out of the blue. It's just really hard, and the committee has to sit in that room and decide what to factor in and what not to factor in. UW is the ultimate story of a team with two halves of their season. They started out 7-5 under Bo Ryan, the great Bo Ryan, but we could see he was angling for retirement. He pulled the plug in mid-December, and then the Badgers had to start under interim coach Greg Gard against a very difficult early Big Ten schedule, and at one point they were 9-9. Well, they've won 9 of their last 10, and they're 18-10. Those bad losses early, especially against Western Illinois and UW-Milwaukee, those aren't going away. But the question here is, will the committee kind of shove those to the side and say that was a different Badger team? Right now, it looks like the Badgers are going to be a 7 or 8 seed maybe in the NCAA tournament. And the thing is, they're playing like a 3 or a 4 seed, maybe a 2 seed. They've beaten, in the last month, they've beaten Michigan State, Maryland, Iowa, Indiana. That's pretty much the cream of the Big Ten crop, and all those teams are going to be seeded, or some of those teams are going to be seeded first, second, third, fourth, whatever. So the question is, if Wisconsin's a 7 and 8 seed, is it really fair to the opponent in their pod who's more highly seeded? To me, the committee has to get Wisconsin right, not just to get Wisconsin right, but so that the opponent has a decent chance. I mean, how would you like to be a number 1 seed and have to play Wisconsin in the second round, or a number 2 seed and have to play a 7th seeded Wisconsin in the second round? So it's not fair to that team because Wisconsin's playing like such a much better team right now. So it's going to be very interesting to see what the committee does. I'm not begging for a seed for Wisconsin here, but I do think the committee needs to maybe look past what happened early in the season and seed the Badgers properly.